Yo, before we get started with today's video, huge shout out goes to SeatGeek for sponsoring the video. Now, if you guys don't know, SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes tickets from all over the web. They bring it to one place to make buying tickets simple. They put a 1 to 100 score on each ticket to let you know if you are getting a good deal or a bad one. Obviously, bad is red, green is good. Don't buy the red ones, don't get finessed. There's also the view from the seat that lets you know where you are going to sit, so you can see visually where you are going to sit before you even buy the tickets. Now, SeatGeek was so kind enough to hook your boy up with his own personal SeatGeek code. Promo code CSB. You get $20 off your first order on SeatGeek. You can download the app by clicking the link down below in the video. Like I said, shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring the video. Use code CSB for 20% off your first order. Now let's get right on into today's video. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video here on the channel. Now, today's video rebuilding the Memphis Grizzlies here on NBA 2K18. Let me know down in the comment section what team you guys want me to rebuild next. Now, taking a look at this team, obviously, Tyreke Evans will be a free agent after this year. No one really saw him making the leap this year that he has made. Not really too sure if I will bring him back because he does want a lot of money in free agency every single time, and I'm not really too sure. Now, in the offseason, I will definitely try to trade Mike Conley for a top 5 pick and select Trae Young. We're obviously going to have a top 5 pick because we're just that bad, 21 and 57 currently. But if I can get Mike Conley for a top 5 pick, maybe draft DeAndre Ayton and Trae Young, that's kind of like the main blueprint, ideal dream team that I kind of have right now. Obviously, I say dream team, but that's only 2 players. You guys get what I'm saying. Obviously, Chandler Parsons has to go. Other than that, really, this team is super young. Lots of potential with these young guys. Let's go ahead and go right on into the offseason now because there's really no point in showing anything else other than the playoffs. And let's see who 2K has winning the NBA championship here in this playoffs simulation. Obviously, the seeding isn't 100% correct like it is going to be in real life. So let's just go ahead, simulate the playoffs. Let's see who wins it. Real life, I think it's going to be Cavs and either Rockets or Warriors. I mean, honestly, that's kind of the only real good matchup that I can see. There's no way in hell that the Bucks make the finals. If the Bucks make the finals, that's just, there's something wrong with the world. The Warriors win the NBA championship. Steph Curry, finals MVP. 32 points per game on basically 52% shooting from 3 with 10 assists, 6 boards. Well, not really 6 boards. 5.6 rebounds, 2 steals. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is the most important part of the video thus far. The draft lottery. Okay, player retirement. I mean, I guess I can look at that. Dirk retires. Jason Terry. Doesn't really matter a whole lot. League meetings. Got to make sure nothing happens because this is a very important part of the video. All right, draft lottery. Here we go. This is the most important part of this video. We have the 3rd best odds of getting the #1 pick. Let's see what happens. All right, so the Mavericks just moved into the top 3. The Hawks have the 4th pick. Do we get the 3rd pick? No! Let's go. Okay, the Mavericks get the 3rd pick. This is huge right now. It comes down to us and the Suns. Let's see who gets the #1 pick in the 2018 NBA draft. Will it be us? Will it be us? It's gonna be us. DeAndre Ayton is now a Memphis Grizzly. So you guys did hear me in the beginning of the video say that I do want to trade Mike Conley. So right here, the 1st pick for the 2nd pick, Mike Conley for Devin Booker, throwing a 2021 first-round unprotected pick. We're not even going to be in that season by the time this video ends. 2 second-round picks. All we get is Jared Dudley back for them. This is a no-brainer in my opinion. Devin Booker, welcome to the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They want to include another second. Okay, welcome to the Memphis Grizzlies. There we go. So I know some Grizzlies fans are going to get mad at me for this. All right, Marc Gasol, Chandler Parsons for the 3rd pick in the draft. This is a video game. This is not real life. Marc Gasol is not getting traded in real life, at least for the foreseeable future, at least this offseason, whatever, okay? I'm trying to do what's going to help me win a championship. My opinion, getting DeAndre Ayton and a Trae Young kind of player is good for me right now. Marc Gasol, Chandler Parsons for the 3rd pick in the draft, and they still don't want to do it. But the good thing is I have some contracts that I can just get rid of, and I can just give them players that I don't really want. JaMychal Green, 1-year deal. I want to keep him. Let's go ahead and give you Jarrell Martin. There we go. 3rd pick in the draft. I know some of you guys are going to be mad at me, man. I know some of you guys are going to be mad at me. But, hey, we just cleared up a ton of salary cap. And we have Devin Booker chilling right here. Obviously, going to have to sign him to a big contract extension next year. But the good thing is now we can go after some big-name free agents, hopefully, maybe. And obviously, I mean, with our draft pick situation right now, we have the 2nd pick and the 3rd pick in the draft. And now I kind of want the 1st pick back, not even going to lie, because I want DeAndre Ayton really bad. So I do want the #1 pick back because I'm afraid that the Suns are going to take DeAndre Ayton, and I really kind of traded Marc Gasol, envisioning myself getting DeAndre Ayton. So we're just going to see if they take this. I don't think they will. They want me to add this 3rd pick, and I don't want to add that at all. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to look here for a player that I can trade that's not too great, that I can just trade right now. Ben McLemore, I mean, like, I kind of want to trade him. 73 overall, probably won't even get any playing time. He has 1.5 star trade value. Let me just see if they'll do that straight up. They still want that 3rd pick, so I'm going to have to go ahead and just trade Deontay Davis along with it. 2 second rounders, and they will include Troy Daniels, so we will go ahead, take that trade, and then trade Troy Daniels right back because I don't really want Troy Daniels on the team. If I'm trading away Ben McLemore, getting Troy Daniels, I don't really want Troy Daniels. If I can get a unprotected 1st round pick, that would be great. Thank you, Thunder, for doing that. So now, taking a look at our draft pick situation, we have the 1st pick in the draft this year, 3rd pick in the draft this year, and our pick from the Celtics. Well, not our pick from the Celtics, but our pick next year. The Celtics have it. So it is top 5 protected. Grizzlies pick, top 5 protected next year. So hopefully, you know, if we're bad, hopefully it's just a top 5 pick. So I really do not want that pick going to the Celtics. All right, there's really no surprise as to who I'm taking here with the #1 pick in the draft. DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, it'll be interesting to see who the Suns take with the 2nd pick. Because if they take Trae Young, I'm low-key kind of screwed just a little bit, because that's kind of why I traded Mike Conley to get a Trae Young kind of player, unless I want Isaiah Thomas in free agency. Jokes, guys, jokes. Okay, 2nd pick, made by the Suns. They don't need Trae Young. I just traded them. Mike Conley, who do they take? They take Luka Doncic because they gave me Devin Booker, so they now need a shooting guard. It makes sense now. We are probably going to have some trade offers. Yep, 15 trade offers for this pick. Let's see what we got going on here, and let's see if we can find maybe a trade for a point guard that's not too trash. It's either Trae Young or it's Chris Dunn. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. If they would give me the 9th pick and I can't get Chris Dunn because he's injured. Awesome. Cool. Never mind. So Trae Young will be coming to the team because I can't really think of a better point guard that I would want right now. My battery is low. Man, I got to charge that. Pretty much it's between Trae Young and Colin Sexton. They're both 75 overalls. Really, what it comes down to here is the potential, because you guys know potential in this game is pretty OP. They're both at a B-. I don't really know what to do here. We could get Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pretty sure I said that correctly. B+ potential, though. That's not too bad. That's really not bad. I might, you know what? I might go ahead and take him. But if I'm going to take him, I don't want to take him with the 3rd pick. I feel like that's just a little bit too high. Actually, you know what? This is extremely risky for me to do right now. But I'm going to have my front court set for this video. Marvin Bagley III, DeAndre Ayton, front court for the future. It's probably a little bit risky because there's not a lot of point guards in free agency that are necessarily great options. But, I mean, just taking a look at the team right now, I don't want JaMychal Green being my starting power forward. I would much rather have him be a backup for. We're fine at shooting guard, obviously. Dylan Brooks is probably going to end up coming off the bench. So, I think the right move here is getting Mr. Marvin Bagley III, having DeAndre Ayton, having that good front court, and then filling our needs in free agency. Okay, so, like, I didn't think that this was going to happen, but Chris Paul wants to come here. I don't know why. The Rockets were #1. They are #1 on his list. I don't know why he wants to come here, but I don't think he's going to stay. I tried to get Rondo. I tried to get whatever his face. I tried to get Durant. I don't think Chris Paul is going to sign here. I think he's going to pull a DeAndre, and he's going to yeet up out of here, all right? That's what I think is going to end up happening. But we're just going to hold on to hope right now. Chris Paul. Did we just get Chris Paul? Did we just actually land Chris Paul? We actually just landed Chris Paul. What the heck is it? Okay, this changes everything now. This changes everything. So this move may come as a what the hell are you doing kind of move. But Melo to the Grizzlies. 1 year. It's pretty much technically 2 years with a team option for the 2nd year. I offered him 20 mil. I don't know why it says 41 mil. And also, this guy's here, Isaiah Thomas. I don't know if we do have enough room for him. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to see if he wants to come here. He does. What do you mean it would take us, a Kobe Simmons? Okay, there we go. All right, cool. So, we get Isaiah Thomas as a backup point guard. 6 man off the bench. We have no salary cap room, but we got a pretty good team in my opinion. This is such a different, take on a rebuild that I've done so far. Obviously set with our backcourt. We're set with our center position. But now pretty much what I'm going to do is just try to get some backups for the minimum, because that's really what I need right now. What I need right now is a backup center for the minimum. I think I can afford, yeah, okay, so I can afford Thieser. Oh, well, he's got a torn right Achilles or meniscus. I don't know why I said Achilles. I think what I'm going to do, just go ahead, get him just for super cheap, 1.6 mil. No one else is going to offer him a deal. I think I don't think I actually need a better small forward. For power forward. For small forwards here, I mean, there's nothing really here that's too great. I could get GR3. I mean, that's kind of like my go-to move when I'm doing a rebuild and I need a small forward. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I mean, 24 years old. I can sign him to like a 3-year deal. 1.9 mil. Just see what happens. They both want to come here. Well, welcome both of you to the team. Now, let me go ahead real quick because I learned this out. If you sign Quinn Cook, he ends up becoming a beast. So just go ahead and sign Quinn Cook. We do need another, shooting guard. We need another shooting guard. Need one ASAP. I'm not trying to make this part of the video longer than it needs to be. Let's go ahead. Get David Nwaba. He declined the... Bro, this is the best offer you're going to get, man. Okay, there we go. 1.8. We get Quinn Cook, and we do get David Nwaba. There we go. So, 14 players on the team. I have no idea what just happened. I really don't know. All right, so this is what our starting rotation is here at the start of pretty much the first full season of the video. CP3, Devin Booker, Carmelo Anthony, Marvin Bagley III, DeAndre Ayton off the bench. Isaiah Thomas once again being a 6-man. Hopefully he can win 6th man of the year. JaMychal Green, Dylan Brooks, David Nwaba, and Glenn Robinson III. So let's go ahead now simulate to the trade deadline, because you guys know me, I like making some trades. And if Melo isn't working out or Isaiah's not working out, they're gone. All right, so Russell Westbrook wins MVP award here at the end of the first full season without Melo. Averages damn near a triple-double. Luka Doncic, Rookie of the Year. I mean, you can do what you want in Phoenix, but we kind of took Devin Booker from you guys. All right, Greg Monroe, 6th man of the year. I will show you guys why I am mad about this. All right, just look at those numbers. All right, just look at those numbers and then just wait a little bit. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. De'Aaron Fox, Most Improved Player. Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. We'll probably have Chris Paul here. I mean, at least we should have. Chris Paul is not even, man, okay. All right, no big deal. All defensive first team, all defensive second team. Nothing really too crazy there, but there we are with DeAndre Ayton and Marvin Bagley III making the all-rookie first team. All right, so I showed you guys Greg Monroe's stats, right? If we just go over to, player stats, Isaiah Thomas was the leading scorer on our team. 16 points, 1.5 boards, 4.5 assists pretty much, half a steal, barely any turnovers, shot damn near 49% from the field, 40% from 3, and we go over to game started, and there's 0. He didn't start a single game. My opinion, this is way more impressive than anything Greg Monroe could have done. I mean, that's just my opinion. Y'all can, say what you want, but Greg Monroe should not have won 6th man of the year. That's all I'm saying. All right, round 1, taking on the Portland Trailblazers. Speaking of Greg Monroe and the Portland Trailblazers, taking them on in the first round. Now, look at this, man. Damian Lillard, 23.8 points per game. CJ McCollum, 23.4 points per game. Basically averaging the same amount of points, but I do feel like we can beat them in a series. They have Monte, Zach Collins, Swanigan, Tomato. Aminu's going to be healthy for the series. We should be able to beat them. All right, they finished 42-40 on the year, 60-22 for your Memphis Grizzlies. Here we go. Game number 1, we go ahead and win it by 10. All right, you know what? Let's just go ahead and sweep them. I like sweeps. I like bringing out the brooms. I like sweeping up the kitchen and mopping the floors. And we're taking on the Pelicans. Yo, okay, this is so easy now. The West is so easy now. As long as we just get past the Pelicans, which I'm not too sure if it's going to happen as easily as I want it to, because, there's this person called DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. They're kind of, twin towers, and, Drew Holiday's pretty good, Mirotic is pretty good, and Brook Lopez is hurt, though. That's pretty good. They have LiAngelo Ball. Okay, well, we're going to lose because LeVar's going to put his special voodoo magic on us, and we're going to lose. See, look, we lost game 1. Tie it up, though. That's good. I don't want to go down 3-1. Definitely don't. Okay, cool. 2-2. Make it 3-2 us, please. Thank you very much. And let's go 4-2. Go to the... No. You know what? Y'all know me, man. I hate Game 7. I hate Game 7s more than anything in this world. Let's go ahead and see if anybody's hurt, though. I don't want anybody to be hurt. Chris Paul's tired. That's not good at all. Let's go ahead, though. Game 7. See what we can do here. Winner faces the Los Angeles Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. Pretty sure it's the first time the Clippers have been to the Western Conference Finals. Let's see if we can win it here in Memphis on our home floor, and we do exactly that. Blow them out of the water. Winning by 28 points. Chris Paul, 22 and 11 on the game. Isaiah Thomas, 18 and 5, 7 and 10 shooting off of the bench. I like that a lot. Let's go ahead now. Western Conference Finals taking on the 8-seeded Los Angeles Clippers. Nothing here. Okay, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I was going to take him. So maybe if they beat us, it's going to be, you know, like 2K saying, hey, you should have taken him. They have Chris Kardashian. They got Shake and Bake on the team. Nothing else, you know, too eye-opening on here. Obviously, real life, they traded Blake Griffin. And in the game, they don't have him. That's kind of how it goes. Tobias Harris is going to be kind of like the kind of key player that I'm going to be, you know, looking out for. Of course, I say that as if I'm going to be playing the games. We're not playing a single game because we're just going to go ahead and not sweep the Clippers, though. But we're going to beat them in 5, right? No, we're going to beat them in 6. We're going to beat them. We're going to beat them. Okay, cool. We're going to beat them in 6. Cavaliers now in the NBA Finals. So really, this team hasn't changed a whole lot from what they are in real life right now. Obviously, you know, LeBron's LeBron. Kevin Love, Larry Nance Jr., Jordan Clarkson, Rodney Hood. They did go ahead and add Epke Udoh to the team, which is, I mean, good for you guys. They drafted Trae Young, which is going to be a good addition off the bench, but George Hill and Reggie Bullock out for the year. So we could just go ahead and win the, you know, championship in our first full season. I would definitely like to do that, but it is LeBron, and it is the Cavs, and they're definitely going to go up 3-1, man. LeBron ties the Cavs. He had 20 rebounds in the game. We let LeBron get 20 rebounds in a game. All right, so we are going to have to make the Cavs now blow a 3-1 deficit in the NBA. Whoa, what the heck just happened? Oh, Dylan Brooks. Wait, what? Okay. All right, I don't know why. Dylan Brooks is starting instead of Melo. There we go. That really just did not make any sense there. You know what? That's probably why gave up 20 rebounds in a game. But, I mean, really, Melo's not that great defensively, and we just got absolutely destroyed. All right, let's go on now to next season as we lose in the NBA Finals in 5 games. LeBron, Finals MVP. All right, so we are here now at the beginning of free agency. Obviously, this is not the free agency screen, but I did go ahead and accept the player option on Isaiah Thomas. Now, there are some guys in free agency that I want to try to get, and in order to do that, we kind of need to trade away Isaiah Thomas and his $21 million deal. I know I probably shouldn't have, you know, signed him to a $21 million deal if I was just going to trade him, but you guys know me. I like me some Chris Dunn. A- playmaking, B+ perimeter defense, B+ athleticism with a solid B potential. Arguably better than Isaiah Thomas. I said, you know, arguably. Don't get mad at me in the comments. Cristiano Felicio, gonna go ahead and trade him though. Bulls do accept the trade. Now let's just go ahead. Also, I did go ahead and decline the team option on Carmelo because I can sign him for cheaper than what I originally had him for. So I'm gonna go ahead, try to do that the best I can. We're gonna go ahead and trade now Cristiano Felicio. That's $8 million that I don't want. Give me, I think 2 second-round picks is gonna be the best I can get here, unless I can maybe try to get a first-round pick, which I can't. I would love to just trade him back to the Bulls. I'd love that. I would love to just trade him back to the Bulls for my first-round pick back. And we just did that. So we just finessed the hell out of the Bulls. Now let's see if we can sign the guys I want in free agency. All right, so I'm chilling here in free agency, trying to get players, but I don't have enough room for one specific player. So in order to do that, got to clear some cap. So here we are, clearing some cap, getting Kyle Kuzma on the team, and Luol Deng. Gonna move Kuzma to the 3 because he goes up when he is at the small forward position. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Small forward, 82 overall. Life is great. Now we obviously need to trade Luol Deng. So if I'm talking about clearing cap and I have Luol Deng's contract on my books, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Let's go ahead and trade him to the Mavericks. Why not go ahead and make their fortunes a lot worse than they are right now? All right, so I tried to get LeBron, all right? I tried to get LeBron, and I had to make a split decision, man. I could not get Devin Booker and LeBron at the same time. Couldn't happen. The cap room wasn't about to make that work, so we're just going to roll with Melo. We're just going to get Melo right back on the team. LeBron, pretty sure, goes back to the Cavs. Yeah, so a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, why did you choose Devin Booker over LeBron? But I still had $12 million if I kept Booker. He wanted to go to the Bulls, and I didn't want him to, you know, want to sign a contract before the moratorium was over. But you know what? It's okay, though. We have Kuzma. We have Carmelo Anthony. We have Dylan Brooks. Our team does not look bad. Point guard situation is looking good. Shooting guard situation looking pretty good. I mean, we do need a backup too, but I mean, other than that, looking pretty good. Power forward, definitely need a better one, and center looking pretty good there. I doubt there's any way I could even, like, get Isaiah back. But if there's somehow a way to, I'm kidding, guys. Totally kidding. Pretty much what I'm going to do now is just kind of just try to find a shooting guard in free agency, backup center, backup power forward, stuff like that. And then see you guys at the start of the next season. All right, so here we are, start of the season. CP3, Devin Booker, Kyle Kuzma, Marvin Bagley III, and DeAndre Ayton off the bench. Now, this time around, Carmelo is the sixth man with Chris Dunn, Dylan Brooks, JaMychal Green, and Daniel Theis, or Theis, or I don't know. You guys tell me how to say it, and then I never really remember how to say it. So here we go. It's pretty much championship or bust this season. Let's go ahead and win ourselves the NBA championship. This time, hopefully not losing in 5 games to the Cavs. All right, so Giannis wins the MVP award here at the end of the second season. Zion, or Zion, tomato, I'm pretty sure it's Zion. Williamson wins the Rookie of the Year award as a member of the Miami Heat. Julius Randle, 6th man of the year off of the New Orleans Pelicans. Kawhi Leonard, Defensive Player of the Year. Sean Holmes, Most Improved Player. Jason Kidd, Coach of the Bucks, wins Coach of the Year. All right, so 56-26 on the season, finishing 3rd in the Western Conference, taking on the Mavericks here in the first round as they are the 6th seed. Let's go ahead, though, take a look at the player stats on the season. Devin Booker led our team in scoring with 19 points per game. Chris Paul with 15. Melo with 14 off the bench. DeAndre Ayton, 12, 8, and 1.5. Marvin Bagley, basically 11.5. What is that? 8 rebounds and 1.5 blocks. So I do like our chances going into the playoffs here. Taking a look at last year's standings, we were 16-22 last year. This year, 56-26. So just a little bit of a drop off there, but nothing really too crazy. Now, taking on the Mavericks in the first round rematch. Marc Gasol gets his rematch against his former team. Really, other than that, I mean, they do have Romeo Langford. They got Mozgov, Patrick McCaw, Nogueira, Ben McLemore, Olynyk out for the year with a spinal injury, JJ Barea, Luol Deng. So I think we should win this series pretty easily, but of course, as soon as I say that, you know, we end up losing 2 games out of the first 3. Okay, can we, like, not go down 3? Okay, yes, I like that. Let's just win 3 straight. I mean, or win 4 straight. If we lose to the Mavericks, I'm going to be very upset. Can we not? Thank you. Let's not lose to the Mavericks. That's not okay. Okay, there we go. 89-67 going on in the second round. We are now taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder, who are the 7th seed here in the second round of the playoffs. Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Mirotic, Wayne Ellington, Corey Joseph, Muscala, Andrew Harrison, Al Jefferson, Patrick Patterson. Roberson is out for the series pretty much. So I do like our chances, but it's Westbrook, and 2K really likes Westbrook a lot. So I'm not too sure of our chances this series. Hopefully we can just make things interesting and not go down more than 2 games. And of course, we don't go down. Oh no, 3-2. Okay. All right, y'all. We got to come back from this. Winner faces the Warriors in the NBA. Not the NBA Finals. That's not how the playoffs work. In the Western Conference Finals. Can we just go ahead and win this game, though? That'd be really great if we could go ahead and win this game. We do that. Now we're going on to game number 7 here in Memphis. Let's go ahead. You know, can we just, like, win it so we can get freaking ass blasted by the Warriors? That'd be nice. It looks like we're going to win this game. Looks like we are going to win this game. Go on to the Western Conference Finals as Melo and Booker both with 23 points. Yo, they both shot pretty well too. Okay, I like that a lot. Now taking on the Golden State Warriors. I'm really not happy about this because we're going to get ass blasted, like I said. Oh, Steph's hurt though. Yo, Steph's out for the year. Okay, this is... Okay, I shouldn't get excited because knowing 2K, they're going to make the Warriors go ahead and sweep me. But... like, I'm still pretty hyped because then that means that we get just a little bit of an easier road. Please don't go down. Oh, man. Okay, second straight series. We got to come back from 3-2. It is now or never. Game 6, do or die. We win or we pretty much stay at home because we're in Memphis right now. I just really don't want this game to be close at all. Really don't. And we took control in that fourth quarter. Outscoring them by 15, winning by 12. Devin Booker, 41 points, 15 of 18 from the field, 6 of 7 from 3. DeAndre Ayton with 10 and 10. Melo with 11. You know what? We don't need these guys to, you know, go off. But, you know, if they go off, you know, fine by me. Here we go. Game 7. This is where legends are made. Game 7. Winner goes to the NBA Finals to face, I believe, the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't want to lose. Really don't want to lose. And it's not looking like we're going to... Yo, NBA Finals. Second year in a row. We are in the NBA Finals. DeAndre Ayton, 26 and 13. 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist. Devin Booker, 24 points. Melo didn't have that great of a shooting night. Doesn't matter, though. We're on to the NBA Finals. All right, so as you look at the Sixers roster, you will see they have Al Horford. You're probably like, how did they get Al Horford? So we just go over to the transaction report. Why did the Rockets fire Mike D'Antoni? Okay, anyway. You see the Sixers traded Blake Griffin for Al Horford, and you're probably like, okay, well then how did they get Blake Griffin? You go down here, And you go to, I don't even think it'll show me where they traded him for Blake Griffin. But pretty much what they did, they signed Tyreke Evans, and then they traded Tyreke Evans for Blake Griffin, and then traded Blake Griffin for Al Horford. So that happened. I don't understand it at all, but this is their team. I obviously like my chances, but I mean, it's the Sixers, so 2K likes the Sixers. They like Simmons, they like Embiid, but I do think we can hold our own against Embiid and Simmons with DeAndre Ayton and not DeAndre Ayton, Marvis Bagley III. So let's go ahead and just win the NBA Finals. Let's just go ahead and sweep them. Let's just go ahead and win in 5. There we go. Let's go ahead and win in 5. I would like it a lot if we could win in 5 games. That would just make me feel so great. Deep inside. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to stop making it weird, and we're just going to go ahead and win the game. We're just going to go ahead and win the game. We're just going to go ahead and win the damn basketball game. We win in 5 games against the Philadelphia 76ers, 110-88. Your final score. Melo off the bench scoring 26, 6 of 10 from 3, plus 15. Devin Booker, man, 10 of 13 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 4 of 4 from the line, 26, 4, 7, 1. Oh boy, let's go, man. Marvin Bagley did not have a good game. Doesn't matter, though, because we are NBA champions. So there you have it, 2020 NBA champions are your Memphis Grizzlies. Won't happen in real life, so gotta make it happen in 2K. CP3 wins the finals MVP in 5 games, averaged 15.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, damn near 9 assists, 2 steals, shot 63% from the field, and basically 68.5% from three-point land. That is just absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and check out the final championship roster led by Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Marvin Bagley III, DeAndre Ayton, Kyle Kuzma, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Dunn, Dylan Brooks, JaMychal Green, J.R. Smith, Ivan Rabb, Daniel Theus or Theis, I don't know, man, Sendarius Thornwell, Quinn Cook, and Zucchini. I did go ahead and trade for, I signed Zucchini before the season started because, you know, it's not a championship team without Zucchini. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys did enjoy. Like I said at the beginning of the video, let me know down in the comment section what team you guys want me to rebuild next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to see you guys all next time.